Welcome to Psych with Sigmund, the show where we explore the fascinating world of psychology and how it impacts our daily lives. I'm your host, Sigmund, and today we're going to delve into a fundamental concept in psychology that affects us all, the Yerkes-Dodson Law. So, what is the Yerkes-Dodson Law? Simply put, it's a psychological principle that describes the relationship between arousal, stress, and performance. In everyday language, it means that our ability to perform tasks effectively is influenced by how aroused or stressed we are. Think of it like a seesaw: too little arousal, and we're underperforming; too much arousal, and we're overwhelmed. This concept emerged in the early 20th century through the work of psychologists Robert Yerkes and John Dodson. They discovered that when animals were faced with a task, their performance improved up to a certain point as the level of stimulation increased, but beyond that point, performance decreased. This curve, known as the Yerkes-Dodson curve, has since been applied to human behavior and has become a cornerstone in understanding motivation, stress, and performance. Let's dive deeper into the theoretical background. The Yerkes-Dodson Law is rooted in several psychological theories, including arousal theory and drive reduction theory. Arousal theory suggests that our behavior is motivated by the desire to maintain an optimal level of physiological arousal. Drive reduction theory proposes that we're driven to reduce internal states of tension or discomfort. Both theories support the idea that there's a sweet spot for arousal, where performance peaks before declining. Classic studies have shown that as stress increases, so does performance, up to a point. For example, in one famous study, participants who were mildly stressed performed better on tasks than those who were either understressed or overstressed. More recent research has expanded our understanding of this concept, revealing that individual differences play a significant role in how people respond to stress and arousal. One interesting area of research is the concept of flow state popularized by psychologist Mihaly Csikszentmihalyi. Flow state refers to an optimal psychological state where individuals are completely absorbed in an activity, experiencing high levels of enjoyment and engagement. According to the Yerkes-Dodson Law, flow state occurs when arousal levels are perfectly balanced, not too high, not too low. So, how can understanding the Yerkes-Dodson Law help us in our everyday lives? For one, it can inform how we approach tasks and challenges. By recognizing when we're under or over-aroused, we can take steps to adjust our environment, mindset, or strategies to achieve that optimal balance. This might involve taking breaks to reduce stress, engaging in relaxation techniques like deep breathing or meditation, or seeking out stimulating activities to boost motivation. Therapeutic approaches like cognitive behavioral therapy and mindfulness-based stress reduction can also help individuals manage their arousal levels and improve performance. By becoming more aware of our thoughts, feelings, and bodily sensations, we can learn to regulate our arousal and find the optimal level that works best for us. Let's consider a practical example. Imagine you're a student preparing for an exam. If you're too relaxed, you might not be motivated enough to study effectively. On the other hand, if you're too anxious, you might become overwhelmed and struggle to focus. By finding that middle ground, perhaps through exercise, social support, or mindfulness practices, you can optimize your arousal levels and perform at your best. In conclusion, the Yerkes-Dodson Law offers valuable insights into the complex relationship between arousal, stress, and performance. By understanding this concept, we can take steps to optimize our motivation, reduce stress, and improve our overall well-being. Remember that finding the right balance between pleasure and reality is key to achieving success and happiness in life. As I reflect on my own experiences working with clients, I've seen firsthand how the Yerkes-Dodson Law can be applied to real-life situations. Whether it's helping someone manage stage fright or improve their athletic performance, recognizing the importance of arousal levels has been instrumental in achieving positive outcomes. That's all for today's Psych with Sigmund. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and until next time, may your ego find balance between pleasure and reality.